I know I said in my last month recap that not a lot of things happened in January, but boy, did February say, let me make things happen for you. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. If you do not know me, my name is Daniela, and welcome to our 7th episode of Magical Life Mondays. I messed up, you guys. I did not realize that last Monday was technically the last Magical Life episode of February, and I was supposed to be doing a February recap for you guys. Today we're going to do that. We are going to be doing my February recap for this year. How I'm doing mentally, my favorite things, all of that. If you want to hear about my favorite things and stuff that happened to me in February, sit back and relax and let's do this. February. The second chapter of this year was definitely an interesting chapter. So, where do I begin? I had the flu, and I got the flu pretty bad. That's not the best way to start your month, honey, okay? I don't think anyone wants to start off their month by being sick. I got sick on January 27th. I did not feel better until February 5th. I had no sense of taste. I had fevers. I had chills. I had stomach problems. I threw up. It was just so much. It blew me down, okay? Unfortunately, from that, a really big thing that happened to me in February was I unfortunately got fired from my job. I was working in a school, and due to me being sick, I was unfortunately let go via an email. Yay to that! Okay. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. I have never been let go from a job before, and it's nothing that I didn't do. The worst part is I didn't do anything wrong. I was just sick. I kept telling them every day my updates, and I went to the doctors the Friday, and my doctor told me verbatim, he said, I'm giving you this note to let you go back to work Monday, but you have to let them know you're not going to be back at work Monday because you still have a high fever and you still cannot taste. You are technically not better to go back. The computers, they couldn't give me a longer date, so they had to give me those dates. And I let my job know verbatim every single thing that my doctor said to me because I wanted to make myself safe and just give them constant updates to let them know. And I kept apologizing to them. I was like, I'm so sorry that I'm out. I know that it inconvenienced you, but unfortunately, I'm really sick. It's not safe for me to be around children. So when Monday came around, which was February 3rd, I was getting up still beyond sick. I let them know. I said, hey, I'm still not better. I still have a fever, and I was actually throwing up all night. So I'm going to go back to my doctor and see how long I'm actually going to be out for. So just as I was getting out of the shower, I received my end of employment email. It really upset me because I have an autoimmune disease, so my immune system is very weak. So the fact that, in a sense, my autoimmune disease won, it really put me down. I never thought about that like being a thing, like I could get fired for being sick. I never heard of that before, and I 100% respect their decision. At the end of the day, they are a business. You know, they need someone that's constantly there. They don't need someone that always gets sick. So I respect their decision completely. I wish they did it kind of after I got back from work, you know what I mean? Not fire me when I was really down. Have realized that I really have to think about what I'm doing in my life. The field that I'm in love with, I love teaching. I love being with kids. It's not good for me health-wise. I constantly get sick. I'm always around new germs. You know, I love my job. I loved what I did. It was my favorite thing to do in the whole world was just being with children and impacting their life in a good way. And I know the kids that I have taught and the kids that I've personally given extra time to, that I see big potential in them, I know that they have strived from that. I really know that for a fact. But I had to really stop and think and say, is it worth it for me to be sick all the time? Because I had to realize, Daniela, you can't be a teacher anymore. If you want to have your own kids, you can't constantly be sick. You have to be healthy. Now I'm strictly focusing on doing social media, filming YouTube videos for you guys, filming on my Instagram and my TikTok. Another big thing that happened this month was, unfortunately, my aunt, Tia Stella, passed away. She passed away on Sunday, February 16th. In my Disney Friday video that I uploaded on February 15th, it was 5 fun Cinderella facts that you probably didn't know. And I mentioned her in my video because I talked about how Eileen Woods passed away from Alzheimer's disease. Got that news and I instantly started bawling because I was just talking about her in my video and that happened. Let's just throw in a mental health check-in really quickly because I mentioned I was a little down, which I was. I was really upset about the whole situation. I was down because I was upset about the whole situation, not because they did what was best for their business. I was just upset because I never realized that me having celiac disease could prevent me from that. Like I didn't even, like, it didn't even cross my mind, to be honest. I have realized from me leaving that place, I've ironically felt more happier, more energetic, you know. Yes, I love having all this time to myself. I think I generally enjoy that like more than ever. I feel a little better mentally, so that's a great progress. Some good things that happened in February is I got my main TikTok account back. Woo! Oh yes. Okay, so I never explained this like in a video ever. In November, I got my main TikTok account hacked and I was devastated about it because I worked hard on my TikTok account. I had my TikTok account since March of 2020 and I really worked hard on it. I really started diving into it in August and I was going ham and hard and everything. I had sponsored posts lining up and the hacker wanted me to pay $400. You heard that. $400 to get my account back. It took so long to get this account back. It got hacked on November 26th. I did not get my account back until February 13th. Now, hence, there was a little ban situation that happened. I can't believe it took that long, but hey, I got it back. So I am here to say that you guys can follow me on my TikTok at daniellasmagicallife. And of course, it is linked in the description box below with all of my other social medias as well. But that's like one of the main highlighty things that happened to me. I celebrated 2 things in February. One was Valentine's Day. I made pizza for everybody. I made my own gluten-free pizza and I made a regular pizza for my husband and my in-laws. We learned that that cannot happen again. I was on FaceTime with my friend Diana and she could see that my hand from touching the flour instantly turned a bright red and I started blistering a little bit. I honestly do not know why it did not cross my mind that I cannot touch flour. I don't know why. Because my husband can't kiss me because then I get little burn marks. I can't, like, I was just so focused on just doing this lovely gesture for my husband that I didn't realize that, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that. Also, we celebrated my husband's 25th birthday. My husband is born on February 5th and he turned 25 and I was home, so I was ecstatic. I decided to bake him some gluten-free cupcakes and you guys saw the whole process on episode 5 and let me tell you, they turned out amazing. Like, so amazing. Like, no one realized it was gluten-free amazing. I was proud of myself for baking because I haven't baked in a long time, but I also never baked gluten-free stuff before. So it was like a brand new adventure that I was so excited to try and I'm glad that it was a smashing success. Another happy thing that happened in February actually happened on Friday as the time of filming this. My 2 friends, Emily and Chris, got married. Oh my goodness, you guys. This wedding was absolutely beautiful. It was such an amazing time and best part was I actually got to reunite with some of my college friends. A beautiful ceremony and a very fun reception. Let's move on to my favorite things I discovered in February because so quite a bit more than last month. I've kept track of all the things that I constantly went to in February and I did not realize there was quite a few. I'm gonna start with this right here. This is a Bath and Body Works candle. This one is in the scent Midnight Snow. You guys, this is a delicious, beautiful winter night scent. This is the perfect candle to light in the winter, especially in the evenings. Oh my goodness, the notes on here are juniper berry, cedarwood, and soft lavender. Ooh! I like to switch my scents based on holidays and seasons, so I put away all of my Christmas gingerbready scents and I took on my winter ones, and I looked at this and I was like, let's light you up. And my room smelled amazing. It smelled absolutely delicious, and it's all thanks to this candle right here. Okay, now that we talked about smelling stuff, let's talk about my favorite fragrances of the month of February. I'm gonna start off with her because this was legit what I wore all February. I wore this all winter, to be honest, but February was the main thing. This is by Bath & Body Works once again, and this is their Sweetheart Cherry scent. And yes, I did customize my bottle. Oh, it smells delicious. The notes on this are wild cherry, crushed pistachios, and whipped vanilla. I use this mostly in the daytime. This was my daytime scent. And let me tell you, I smelled amazing. I felt amazing. And I definitely use the body lotion and the body wash with this particular item. Now, I necessarily did not use this scent, but I cannot talk about February without talking about the Bath & Body Works Disney Princess collaboration. But this is their Disney Princess collaboration, and I have Cinderella here. This is actually the perfect spring scent. I just have to say that. But I have to mention, because when this dropped, I done lost my mind, people. I got the whole entire Cinderella set. I got the body wash, the body spray, the body lotion, and the lip gloss. But the notes on this are gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. You actually saw my reaction to me smelling this for the first time on the Cinderella video I was just mentioning. Now, y'all, I get the hype. This is by the brand Latafa. And this is their Yara et du Parfum for women. And I never got the hype of those like Dubai Arabic fragrances. Honey, I do now. These are their notes according to their official website, so that's why I'm reading it off on. So their top notes are orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine. Their middle notes are gourmand accord and tropical fruits. And finally, their base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. And that's why I love this fragrance so much. This is a perfume I could potentially see being one of my top favorites of 2025. This is a perfume I could see me wearing all year round. I'm going to talk about lips really quickly because these two were a standout for me. I know I just mentioned this collection, but I actually been using this nonstop. This is an amazing lip gloss. This is, of course, the Cinderella Bath & Body Works collaboration lip gloss. It smells just like the fragrance, first off, so I enjoy that. But secondly, it has a decent shine to her. Like, I was just like, oh, okay. But best believe I am using it. This is like definitely a favorite of mine. I cannot wait to get the other girls, but I just been using Cinderella nonstop. This is always going to be, like, honestly, this is always a favorite. I always might mention this. This is, of course, the Laneige, the Lip Glowy Balm. This is legit, thebalm.com. Like, I love this so much to put on every day, every night. She's just used all the time. Like, so good. I really do enjoy this one, like, especially the gummy bear one. Really good. Like, I definitely want to try other ones to see if there's a different comparison, but I'm gonna be talking about these two makeup products for sure. These are a huge favorite in February. The Kosas Air Brow Gel in the clear shade. I for sure rediscovered this in the month of February. I was looking for this product for so long because it is a really amazing brow gel, and I definitely wanted to start using it again. So for sure I had to mention this as a favorite because I came to realize when I was starting to like list stuff down, I use this every single time I put on my makeup. An unexpected favorite because I didn't realize how much I fell in love with this product this month. This is, of course, the Benetint by Benefit Cosmetics, and this is the rose one. I love it so much. I actually have it on my cheeks and a little bit on my lips today. It is an amazing product. Oh my goodness. It's perfect to do a natural look with. This was like a main staple of my month of February. You know, for sure it was this blush. Like, it was a perfect, like, beautiful winter blush. If you want to look like you're blushing from within, this is the product that you need. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Dew Niacinamide Drop. I love Glow Recipe. It has been my main skincare for a little bit now, but I have discovered using this product at night, it is perfect for me. When I wake up after using this, my skin feels hydrated, my skin looks refreshed, and it's nice to smell this at night. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it smells amazing. I started doing that in February, and for sure it is a staple in my skincare routine. I love using it so much, but I knew for sure I had to talk about this. Like, I had to. My final things are these babies right here, okay? These are from Trader Joe's, and these are their sweetened dried orange slices. Let me tell you, these are so good. I got these to try out because me and my husband love the dried mango, the juicy and sweet ones. And I saw this like below, and I was just like, they're orange slices. Like, they should be good. Are they good? They're amazing. These are for sure like a go-to snack if I don't want anything too crunchy or too sweet. This is what they look like. They're just legit a freeze-dried orange. And how I eat them is I like to break them like this because I do not like to eat the rind, and I just eat the inside. It's so good. It is so good. My husband's gonna see this video and he's gonna be like, "You're really eating that without me?" Yeah, I am. It's for the video. I'm gonna be real and honest. I want to talk about two things that I failed at doing that I want to try again. I failed doing my Bible study book. I stopped for a little bit, and I explained that in last week's episode of Magical Life Monday why I stopped doing that. I'm gonna put it out there that I stopped again, but best believe that this month, especially this month, another thing that I failed at doing, I'm wearing an Orange Theory shirt. I have failed to go to the gym for the whole month. I went one time, and it's due to me being sick. It's due to how I felt mentally. I just didn't feel energetic to go. But best believe we're changing all of that, okay? I feel 100% better. I have all the time in the world, you know? So I don't have excuse. Like, I don't have an excuse to not go, like, now. So we're gonna do that for sure. Before I end the episode with a reading, I quickly have to say two things that are happening in March, okay? March is Autoimmune Disease Awareness Month, and that is a very special month for me because obviously I have an autoimmune disease. I have celiac disease. So on my Instagram and my TikTok, I'm going to be mainly doing educational / fun little videos on celiac disease, on autoimmune awareness, and like gluten-free foods, gluten-free finds, you know, all that stuff. Check me out on my Instagram and my TikTok. It is both daniellasmagicallife. As the filming on this on Wednesday, March 5th, it is Ash Wednesday, which means it is the beginning of Lent, which is the most holiest time of the year. I want to say on here, what am I giving up for Lent? And to make sure that it's on video, is documented. These are the things I'm giving up for Lent, and I'm not going to back down. Let's list out all the things I'm giving up for Lent, because I'm going to give up quite a few things. The first thing I'm going to give up is probably the most important thing, is I'm going to give up listening to secular music. And what that means is the music that I like to listen to, you know, the ones that are not the most appropriate music to listen to, I'm going to stop listening to them on my own accord. Prioritizing listening to more religious music, more hymns, more psalms, you know. I am going to not eat chicken or beef for the whole time. I'm prioritizing to eat fish and eggs. All right, pause. It is late night editing Daniela here, and after much reconsideration of thinking about stopping to eat chicken and meat for all the 40 days and speaking to my doctors, it's actually not smart if I don't eat chicken. So I'm just going to re-say it on here. The second thing I'm giving up for Lent is no red meat and no turkey meat, and I'm going to be eating chicken twice a week only. So yeah, I just had to say that on there. All right, back to the video. Except on Fridays, I would not eat no meat. I'm giving up ice cream. I've done this before, but I have become obsessed with ice cream. Like, I want it all the time. So I'm going to work on stopping that and really turning toward more natural sweet things like fruits and fruit. But yeah, that's pretty much all the things I'm giving up for Lent. Now we're going to talk about the things that I'm going to prioritize in Lent. I am going to actively go to the church more, be really in deep with service. I am going to, of course, prioritize to read my Bible and do my Bible study to get closer to God and Jesus during this time, because this is the most holiest time and this is where you do stuff to benefit you. And of course, we're going to be prioritizing to watching more biblical TV shows. So for example, my goal is to watch The Chosen. I have started season 1 and I definitely stopped, but that is definitely going to be like probably one of my main source of TV, is definitely watching that for sure, because it is such a beautiful show. I'm also going to watch this animated cartoon show. It is called, what is it called? Super Book. It basically shows like each book in a really cute like animated style way, and I really like that show a lot. And another one that I really fell in love with is, it is called The Beginner Bible and is on YouTube, and it is just a beautiful way of displaying each book in a fun little animated creative way. So those are like kind of shows I'm gonna be definitely focusing on watching for sure. Oh, puñeta, he does this every time.
Love you too, honey.
I love you so much, and you know I do. I mention you so many times. What? I hope this is the same way. I really don't know if this is the same way. If it is, yay. If it's not, I'm so sorry. Not gonna lie, I don't really have a favorite like Bible verse of the month of February. I'm gonna work on getting one next month for sure. All right, so as always, before we end the episode, I like to read you a Bible verse from either my Bible study book, or I've been reading to you one of my favorite readings from this week's Mass. So today when we were sitting in church, the second reading, which is again First Corinthians, so that's been really standing out to me. It is 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I think it's once again chapter 15 I read last week for you guys. But this is 54 through 58. The last couple words in the reading is one that stuck out to me. So we are going to be reading that. And it says, "Therefore, my beloved brothers and sisters, be firm, steadfast, and always fully devoted to the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain." And I think it is a perfect way to really get into the mentality of Lent and what Lent is all about. All right, you guys, with reading that ends today's episode of Magical Life Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have liked what you saw and you haven't already, don't forget to press the subscribe button and turn that bell icon so you're notified when I post more videos. You can follow all of my social medias. I have them linked in the description box below. Also there as well, you have the last episode of Magical Life Monday and the last video that was posted on here, so you can watch those as well. So until then, I hope you guys stay blessed, and until the next episode, I'll see you in the next one.